looking it up again to see if the shit is working. We had a glitch. You're gonna have glitches when it comes to YouTube. That means the audio would work. So we gotta check the audio again. Let's see if it came in this time. Let's see. Hey, we got audio. Bingo. All right. So now we had to get back to it. So now let me put my poll in there. And do you use AI? That's a question. As a film artist, of course I use AI. Fuck you mean? Gotta use this type of shit. Any technology that come about, we on it. We on it for real, for real. Not in no fake way. We on it, we utilizing it, and I know that I want you guys to be just as diligent when the technology come about. You have to utilize it. Don't be afraid of it. I'm just doing my little maintenance on my channel real quick before I get into the topical. You have to do this because otherwise the YouTube don't know what you want to do. So it's little stuff you got to just click. That's done. That's finished. Audio still working. All right, audio still working. The poll is up. You can take the poll, guys. Do you use AI? That's a poll I want you guys to take when you get a second. Oh, this is the last part right here. Did I open up the other one yet? Okay, we got to go in here and do it like this. All right, yeah, here it is right here. Here it is right here. So anyway, AI is coming to here and is here to stay. As you guys all know, I'm not telling you nothing that you don't know. Okay, we got to go to content. It's been around not that long either. It's probably been around strongly about about a year. I wouldn't even say 2 years, because it's been around, but it hasn't been utilized by the people so much. But now the people are making sure that they utilize it. And I think that that's critical because it does what it does, and it does a lot. It does so much that it's actually, people believe it's replacing humans. And I don't agree with that. I know it's not replacing no humans because the humans is how you made it. So how the hell is it going to recreate? It's going to, delete its creator. It's not, I don't think, that's TV. I don't think that's real technology. That's not real. So let's get to it, man. My first element that I'm going to talk about with my beautiful people out there is, again, will it replace humans? Hell no is the answer to that. It will not replace humans. It'll just be a thing that's around, and it'll probably be here to stay because it's an enhancement tool. So artificial intelligence is what AI stands for. And, excuse me, damn, I don't have my audio in. Let me see if I can put this in here and it'll still keep my audio up. Because I'm a bit loud trying to talk over it. So let's see if it's still working. I'm going to check my audio. It's what AI stands for. Oh, gang. Excuse me. It's still working. I don't have my audio in. Let me see if I can put this in here and it'll still keep my audio up. Oh, good. All right, let me just check it. Oh, it's still working. Okay. All right. So we had to make sure that that's still working, guys, and everything is working fine. So as we, it's still working. I don't have my audio in. Let me see if I can put this in here and it'll still keep my audio up. All right. All right. So back to the conversation. We just had to double check shit. All right. So script writing and storytelling, story development, script writing and story development, storytelling. That's one of the elements where AI is a good helpmate for creators like me and you. So it's going to help you brainstorm ideas, create log lines. You'll be able to write and rewrite dialogue. You'll be able to create scenes and outlines and treatments. You'll be able to analyze the pace and the tone, the character arcs. All these are very important when you're coming up with the storyline of the story for your idea. So for me, for instance, a lot of time when I want to come up with a story idea, normally for years you just do it your own self in your own mind. You try to figure out what you're going to write about, what's the story going to be, and you try to put like outlines or maybe little sticky notes to the side so you can figure out the exact stuff you want to speak on. Sometimes that might be not so easy to do no more. You know what I mean? Because moving around, you might not be able to have a sticky note so quickly to reach. So that's where AI popping up on your phone. You got ChatGPT, places like that where you can go in there and really get a synopsis for your film idea, a story idea, what you want to do. Wait, am I? Oh, damn! I said it's public. Okay, I'm public. Yeah, I just make sure it says public because sometimes it won't be public and it's saying public, so I think that I'm public. Let me just double check it though. Yeah. So anyway, the other thing that it'll allow you to do is pre-production planning. when you're planning your film, it'll be pre-production stage where you're dealing with the money and everything that, with locations, logistics, and everything that you have to deal with as far as creating your film. And that's going to be a key thing because this is where you bring everybody together to help you make the film. You know what I mean? You got your workers, you got the people behind the scenes, you got the above the line, and then you got the below the line. And in order to connect with these people, sometimes you might look at resumes. Sometimes you have to figure out how good are these people saying that they are, but you wouldn't really know how good they are if you haven't seen some of their work and knowing or even have references of what they've been doing. So by going in this realm, you'll be able to work with people who can tell you right away, this person's good, this person is up to par. So you'll need those connections like that, and it'll be great to have those connections like that if you can get with people who can tell you about how different people work and how different people show up on time or whatever. So for the pre-production phase, the AI is going to help you with shot lists and storyboards. We all know before we get on the set, we want to make sure we know we're going to shoot. So if you're not able to be on the set, a lot of times you can just kind of visualize it in your head. But sometimes you can't visualize it all the way in your head, and you're wondering like, okay, what am I doing on this location when I get there? So the idea is to try to use ChatGPT or one of the AI platforms to give you a kind of general idea about the location you're going to be in, and then you can say, okay, this is my shot list. Now, obviously, things change when you get to the location, but it's a lot of times you can utilize that shot list to get the project moving. You know, get the shots done. Um, Yarning feels so good sometimes. Budgeting and scheduling. Budgeting and scheduling is a quick one, but you know, a lot of times they were using Excel and different internet-based ways to get your budget and your schedule together. ChatGPT, the internet AI, it does that so much more succinctly now. You'll be able to get on there and get a shot list right from your script, especially if you could dial your script into the system and it knows exactly what you're talking about as far as the locations, everything. It'll make it so clear for you, so scheduled, so to a scientific method that you can actually get this thing done. Production values is going to go up so much higher because you'll be able to get done with films a lot faster having this machine helping you. And then you don't necessarily have to use people so much. A lot of times you have to use people. So that means you're dealing with attitudes, you're dealing with personalities, you're dealing with schedules, you're dealing with their lifestyle. But when you're doing it this way, you don't have to deal with so much of that because all this stuff is coming from a computer, an AI, an assistant. It's going to predict everything for you, and then you just sit there and wait. And casting suggestions. A lot of times using AI matching tools, face matching tools, you can figure out which person from a celebrity will be the best actor for your people. You know, you can upload the script. AI will suggest which characters you think it should be in these particular scenes. And that's real cool too, because it can also make you a realistic shoot of your location. So you got a shot you want to make, you got an idea, you can just dial that in. It'll give you a depiction of everything that you want right there on the set. Amazingly done. Plus, it can edit very good with it. So let's get to number 3, visual concept and design. So a lot of times you're trying to make your film look a certain way and have a certain look so it can give the audience a certain feeling. So you use apps like Midjourney, Leonardo AI, and Pika. Excuse me, guys. Every time I do these videos, this is when I yarn. I might not yarn throughout the whole day, but I'm definitely yarning when I'm online. So what the hell is that about? I don't know. So we get back to it. So concept art, you'll be able to make them mood boards, location previews, character design ideas. You'll be able to do that with these 3 apps, Leonardo, Midjourney, Pika, and it'll allow you to kind of expand your idea about the characters that you're using, some of the locations and the mood that you want the people to have for the colors and everything like that from the actual conversation that you're having with the AI. Excuse me. You can describe a horror film to it, and AI will give you an instant visuals with that intensity aligned with it, and you'll be loving it. Number 4 way that AI is helping filmmakers today is editing and post-production. And that's one that you can't get away from. No film is ever shot directly in the camera. Every film since the history of time has to be edited in some kind of way. I started out where it was using an actual razor on a moviola, which is called, the machine was called, and then you edited your film, it was an end, you taped it together, bam, that's how your film was done. Now today, obviously with technology, you're doing a lot of that on the internet. That's gotten old now. Just working on the internet to do your film has gotten old. Nobody cares about that no more. Now it's a different game. So AI has taken over what it is and what it used to be of making your film and finishing your film on the AI base. Now it's not like that no more. Everything is AI, rather. I'm sorry. I'm just looking for a different logo to put in my background. I'll throw that up there real quick. So let's get that. So auto cutting, which means it'll edit it for you. If you put the video in there, it'll edit everything for you, which is amazing. Color grading. The color grade, it will give you different ideas. You can hit little buttons now on certain editing apps AI, and it'll give you different LUTs and everything you can use for your film. Sync the sound. It'll sync the sound for you. A lot of these apps, that's the editing programs that we used to use, and they're also introducing AI into the apps. So that's really critical to remember. You got apps like Runway ML, Adobe Sensei. These things are going to help you with the sync and the grading. Then you can also remove background noise and enhance your audio from your film. That's really critical too, because as you're making these projects, you want to be the best that you can sound that you can get in the best picture quality that you can find. Auto captioning and subtitling. That was one of the things that's so tough. My new movie that's out right now called Killer Rapper is on Tubi and all the other platforms. I actually had to write out every single word in that movie. And it was a labor of love because my daughter is actually deaf and I wanted her to see her father acting in the movie, playing the character. So I had to write out every single word. The next year, Adobe Premiere came out where auto caption is in the system. I said, if I waited one more year, I wouldn't have had to write every single word. But I did it and it was good. And my daughter could see my movie with no problem. So you can put the tools like Runway in the description and it'll edit your video and it'll put text in your video. Some of these apps are so great that they can do a lot of the work for you. I get the rest, but I still got a yarn. But I'm one of those guys that wake up like 4, 5 in the morning. So, it's like 4, 5 in the afternoon and my body's craving more sleep and I ain't doing it. So let's go with voice and sound. These are another element in your movie that you got to work on. You want these things to be so aligned perfectly because you want people to be entertained when they watch your film. You don't want them to pay attention to the sound or pay attention to the video. You want them to let it be smooth. So when you create voiceovers or record lines with an ADR, you can do that with the AI. You can generate custom music, which is really critical because a lot of times you have to, when I was doing my films, you have to go find a rapper or find an artist to make the music. Then they get real finicky and acting real weird. You know what I mean? Like sometimes they want to be personal with you and come around you a lot more. And it's like, no, just give me the art. Let me get the fuck on and do my job. We can't hang out. But these things happen. So Suno, Udio, and Ava is the apps that you can use to do the audio for the AI apps you can use. And it'll make sure it'll clean up noisy backgrounds. It'll do a lot of the work. So you type dark trap beat with cinematic strings and AI will create the sound for your background for your movie. So you can use these apps to do that, which is hard sometimes because again, you got to try to find ways to do this if you don't have AI. So another element that I want to say that AI works for is monetization. Or let's go with marketing and distribution. Marketing and distribution. So you got to make a trailer for your film, right? You're going to need to get that trailer done. It's going to be short, it'll be edited, but it'll help you write that trailer out from your film. You can also write YouTube descriptions for your actual video platform that's going to be on YouTube. And you can add copy for commercials and put information out there to the radio stations about your film. Social captions, which you're going to need to put, different clips of your film up on the websites and stuff like that. So all these things, they work hand in hand. And AI is helping you move through a lot of this stuff. It'll help you predict which thumbnails or titles to use, because you can see what's performing best from your work behind the scenes in the analytics part. You know what I mean? And so you can also analyze engagement, figuring out which one of your film clips are doing the best, which one is more driven that the people are taking to, and then you can double down making that video to go viral. So these things is what AI can help you with as far as marketing and distribution. And so monetization and growth, we'll go to monetization and growth. So when you're trying to build an audience and sell content, this is what you need. AI is going to help you do that. AI is going to help you track the analytics from your content. It's gonna recommend distribution platforms that you can go to. For instance, Tubi, Amazon, YouTube. Which one is best for your film? You know what I mean? You want to make sure that you can get those things on there so that people will respond to it. But each platform is different. Each platform will have a different element for you. So you got to figure out which one is going to be the right one for your film if you want to put it out there to the people. So it's a lot of stuff that AI is doing to help people these days, and it's allowing you to utilize AI so that you can change the game for your film. You know what I'm saying? And put it out in people's hands and get it out there. And I appreciate you guys coming to check us out. If you found any of this content to be helpful for you, make sure you sign up later for our channel. It's going to be how the game is changing, how AI is changing the game for filmmakers. We're going to definitely have one of those going for you guys, where you can actually learn how to get on YouTube and Tubi and get monetized fast, like I did right here on this channel. So I appreciate you guys checking us out. Let us know in the comment section if you gained a little knowledge and information from this video, and we'll be back with more AI content just for you. All right, peace.